Hi everybody! Welcome back to another week's episode of Get Smart with Art. And right now, trying to catch up and work on this poster that we got, this big canvas sign that we got going on back here, adding some more color to it. I'm using a paintbrush, using some paint, and I'm thinking about, a lot of artists that make their art using paintbrush and paint. And we're lucky enough to have a lot of artists throughout time that have made incredible pieces of artwork using these three things: canvas, paintbrush, and paint. And one artist we're going to talk about this week, his name is Vincent van Gogh, and he's one of the most famous artists in the world. He is no longer alive. He was alive back in 1890, and earlier. He died in 1890, and he made so many paintings. I think over 900 paintings throughout his life. And he only painted for the last 10 years of his life, so 900 paintings in 10 years? Wow, that's wild. He loved to paint. He loved to observe things around him, and he at first didn't like using bright colors, but towards the end, most of his very famous work, he used so many bright colors, especially blue and yellows. And we have a lot of books down here that show some of Vincent van Gogh. Here's a picture of him, actually. You might recognize this if you're in Mr. Lonzak's classroom. He's got it right by the door. He reminds you about line basics. So the videos below, we have the first video. It's about 5 minutes, and it's just an overview about Vincent van Gogh. It has a lot of great pictures of his artwork. And then the second video below talks about, it's actually a game. So you can play this game. There are 10 rounds to this game, and it shows Vincent van Gogh's artwork, and you have to pick out the picture. They have 3 pictures. So pick out the picture that something's different in. So it's a good observation game. So try it out. It's pretty fun. And then the third video below, if you have some extra time, it's a little cartoon with Art with Maddie and Dada, and they go ahead and talk about more about Vincent van Gogh's artwork. So yeah, he's pretty he loves color and he loves movement. So if you look really closely, and they'll talk more about these in the videos, you see how it looks like everything's moving around him, and with his brush strokes and with those colors, again, blue and yellows I think were his favorite. But yeah, Vincent van Gogh, a little bit of art history this week. So enjoy, and stay tuned for another week's episode next week of Get Smart with Art.